So, Jacque Vaughn. I'm right now on campus at the University of Kansas. That's where I go. I'm actually at work right now. I work at like the architecture store. I make more off of YouTube than at my job, but I work because I get a free cap and gown and other free shit, and like a 30% discount on merch. But either way, Jacque Vaughn, KU alumni, is now officially the full-time head coach of the Brooklyn Nets after people had been urging Josai not to sign our man. Also, I had to find a good location where it wasn't too noisy or windy, because if anybody knows, University of Kansas is super windy. So I'm like in this like bottom, like in this, like I don't even know where I am. But basically, Jacque Vaughn, a guy that some of you might have known from the Orlando Magic when he was a coach there. And as of lately, he's been on the Brooklyn Nets bench. And I honestly was surprised that they weren't giving him a legitimate shot. And now he's going to be a guy who's going to give you a legitimate shot. So right now, what type of person is Jacque Vaughn? Jacque Vaughn is a character guy. He's going to be a guy who's going to also coach defense. He's a guy who's a former NBA player himself, a guy who won a national championship. And the thing is people don't realize is he's been on the bench for a while. He's been on the bench for multiple teams. And the Orlando Magic weren't the best showcase for him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there any other teams? I didn't look at the data. I should know this because I've seen Jacque Vaughn's data multiple times, but he's a guy that definitely has deserved more recognition, and it has been deserving of a head coaching job. I hate bringing NBA 2K into this, but a lot of the times, I mean, obviously because he went to KU, I would make him my head coach in NBA 2K. He's been there for like the last 15 years. And Jacque Vaughn, he's a guy who's gonna be a class act and demand the right things from the Brooklyn Nets. And I do believe that if they could build up his bench, I know it's mid-season, so it's hard to go out and get somebody. I mean, at least they're not pulling Indianapolis Colts and just hiring their guy, Jeff Saturday. I don't know what would be at work. Just some last minute information. So yes, Vaughn has been an assistant with the Brooklyn Nets since 2016. He was named Brooklyn Nets interim head coach until Ime Udoka was going to take over on November 9th, but that never happened. And Sean Marks said in a release that Jacque's basketball acumen, competitiveness, and intimate knowledge of our team organization made him the clear-cut best person to lead our group moving forward. And he's 47 years old. He actually did not win a championship with the Kansas Jayhawks. He won an NBA championship in 2007 with the San Antonio Spurs. He played with the Nets, the Hawks, the Magic, and the Jazz. And he was actually a 27th overall pick. And he's a guy, coaching-wise, he mainly coached the Orlando Magic, and then he was hired by Kenny Atkinson. So that's just a little brief information. That's it.